Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some seriously creepy stuff. We're talking about people vanishing into thin air, gone without a trace. 10 cases, from missing planes to entire families disappearing. So, if you love a good mystery, buckle up because this one's going to be wild. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more intriguing content. Picture this, 1937. Amelia Earhart, a badass pilot, is on a mission to fly around the world. She's flying over the Pacific Ocean when suddenly, poof, gone. Her plane vanishes from radar and no one ever sees her again. It's like the ocean just swallowed her whole. Did she crash, get lost, fake her own death? Theories abound, navigational errors, bad weather, even capture by the Japanese. One minute she's an aviation superstar, the next she's gone. It's just sad. We may never know what really happened to Amelia Earhart, and that's the part that really gets to me. The mystery just hangs in the air, you know? It's the not knowing that really gets under your skin. Alright, this one is seriously messed up. It's Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sauter family is tucked in their beds in Fayetteville, West Virginia when a fire breaks out. The parents and 4 kids escape, but 5 children are never seen again. How do 5 kids just vanish in a house fire? The parents were convinced their kids had been kidnapped, but investigators called it a tragic accident. Years later, a woman claimed to be one of the missing Sauter children, but she disappeared before they could confirm. Did someone kidnap those kids? Did they escape the fire? Every time you think you're close to the truth, another layer unfolds. It's enough to make you lose sleep, you know? This one still haunts me, guys. Madeleine McCann. She was just 3 years old, on vacation with her family in Portugal. It was supposed to be a time of joy and relaxation. They were staying in a resort, the kind of place where you're supposed to feel safe. A place where families come to unwind and create happy memories. One night her parents put her to bed and went to have dinner with friends. It was a routine evening, nothing out of the ordinary. They checked on her periodically, but then during one check, she was gone. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. Vanished without a trace from her bed. No signs of struggle, no clues left behind. The parents, the authorities, everyone was searching for her, but it was like she had just disappeared. The sense of urgency was palpable. This case became a huge international story. Was she kidnapped? Did she wander off? The questions were endless, but answers were elusive. It's been years, and we still don't know what happened to her. The mystery remains unsolved, haunting everyone who hears about it. A little girl goes missing, and the world watches and waits for answers that never seem to come. The pain and uncertainty linger. It's the kind of case that stays with you long after you've heard all the details, a chilling reminder of how fragile life can be. Buckle up for this one because it's straight out of a movie. 1971. A year that would go down in history for one of the most audacious crimes ever committed. A guy calling himself Dan Cooper, later known as D.B. Cooper, boards a plane. He blends in with the other passengers, just another face in the crowd. He's got a briefcase, wearing a suit, and he's about to pull off one of the most daring heists in history. Calm and collected, he takes his seat and waits for the right moment. He hijacks the plane, demands $200,000 ransom and parachutes. The passengers and crew are left in shock and disbelief. He jumps out of a moving plane with a briefcase full of cash, into the night sky, disappearing into the unknown. The FBI is on the case, but D.B. Cooper is long gone. They launch one of the most extensive manhunts in history. They never found the parachute, the money, or D.B. Cooper. It's as if he vanished into thin air. Was he a genius, criminal mastermind, or just incredibly lucky? Did he survive the jump? The questions are endless. The case is still unsolved, and theories abound, each one more intriguing than the last. Some think he was a former military parachute expert trained to handle such a risky escape. Others think he was just a lucky amateur, someone who took a wild chance and it paid off. Years later, some of the ransom money was found buried in a riverbank. But it only added to the mystery. The mystery just deepens with time, each clue leading to more questions than answers. It's one of those cases that makes you realize that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, and the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on. This one takes us back to the 1580s. Early American colonization. Over 100 colonists settle on Roanoke Island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. Their leader, John White, sails back to England for supplies. When he returns 3 years later, the colony is deserted. The only clue? The word Croatoan carved into a post. What happened to the colonists? Did they move? Were they attacked? Theories abound. Assimilation into a local tribe, disease, starvation, or even a hurricane. The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke remains one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. It's a chilling reminder of how fragile life can be, especially in a new and unknown land. This one is a modern-day mystery that still has everyone baffled. A story that has captured the imagination and concern of people around the globe. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur, headed for Beijing. It was a routine flight, or so everyone thought. On board are 239 passengers and crew, each with their own stories, dreams, and destinations. Everything seems normal until it isn't. The flight progresses smoothly with no indication of the impending mystery. The plane disappears from radar over the South China Sea, like poof, gone. One moment it's there, the next it's vanished. Search teams scour the area for weeks, months, but find nothing. The vast ocean yields no clues, no wreckage, no debris, no sign of the plane or its passengers. It's as if the aircraft simply vanished into thin air. How can a giant plane just disappear in this day and age? With all our technology, it seems impossible. Theories abound: mechanical failure, pilot error, even deliberate act. Each theory raises more questions than answers, but with no concrete evidence, the disappearance of MH370 remains one of the biggest aviation mysteries of all time, a puzzle that continues to haunt us. It's a stark reminder that even in the 21st century, some things are still beyond our understanding. Mysteries that defy logic and reason. The families of those on board are still waiting for answers, and the world is still holding its breath. The pain of not knowing is unbearable, hoping for some kind of resolution. A closure that may never come, but hope persists. This case is like something out of a parent's worst nightmare. 2005. Natalie Holloway, an 18-year-old high school graduate, is on a graduation trip to Aruba with her friends. They're celebrating, living it up. But on the last night of their trip, Natalie disappears. She was last seen leaving a bar with a group of guys, and then nothing. Gone. The case explodes in the media, with everyone buzzing about Natalie's disappearance. Theories run rampant. Was she kidnapped? Did she drown? Was foul play involved? Despite numerous leads and suspects, Natalie's body is never found. The case remains unsolved, a chilling testament to the enduring power of unanswered questions. Get ready for this, because it's like something straight out of a horror movie. 1872. The Mary Celeste, a merchant ship, is found drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic Ocean. The ship is completely deserted. There's no sign of the crew, no signs of a struggle, and everything is in pretty good shape. It's like they just vanished into thin air. There's food on the table, the cargo is untouched, and the lifeboat is still on board. The only clue? The ship's logbook, which ends abruptly mid-sentence. What happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? Theories abound: pirates, mutiny, freak wave. The mystery of the Mary Celeste has baffled maritime experts and armchair detectives for over a century. This one's for all you true crime buffs out there. Jimmy Hoffa. He was a powerful labor leader, the head of the Teamsters Union, rumored to have ties to organized crime. In 1975, Hoffa disappears. He was supposed to meet some mob associates at a restaurant, but he never showed up. And just like that, he was gone, vanished without a trace. The FBI suspected foul play from the start. They searched everywhere: construction sites, landfills, you name it. But Hoffa's body was never found, and the case became one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in American history. Theories abound: buried under Giant Stadium, disposed of in a mob-run crematorium. It's a story of power, corruption, and the dark underbelly of the American dream. The case continues to fascinate and intrigue, a stark reminder of the long reach of organized crime and the enduring power of secrets. This last one is seriously eerie. Picture this: 1900. The Flannan Isles, a group of remote islands off the coast of Scotland. 3 lighthouse keepers are stationed on one of the islands, responsible for keeping the light burning. One day, a passing ship notices that the light is out. A relief crew is sent to investigate, but when they arrive, they find the lighthouse deserted. The three keepers are gone. The table is set for a meal that was never eaten, and the logbook ends abruptly mid-entry. What happened to the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers? Theories range from rogue waves to fights to something more sinister. It's a chilling tale of isolation, the unforgiving power of nature, and the enduring mystery of the sea. Well guys, there you have it. 10 bizarre disappearances that continue to baffle and intrigue us to this day. These stories remind us that even in our modern world, there are still so many unexplained mysteries out there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Comment below which disappearance you found the most intriguing. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of the world.